Hi, everyone. How's it going? Good to see some of you already in the live event. I'm very happy to be giving away this very special little box. And we've got 10 winners today. We have 9 winners that are going to win 2 of these boxes. And then we have 1 winner, which is going to win 5 of these boxes. Let's see what some of the early viewers are saying. Looking forward to it. One of the best cigars I've ever had. Wonderful. Can't wait. Super excited. My husband found out about these cigars from an ad for this event. We can't wait to learn more. Love that. So basically, what gave me the idea to come up with this little box? My dad has a lot of special cigars, which we kind of make a joke about it being in the vault. We literally have a vault in our Miami office, but he does have a lot of his own kind of private stash in the aging room in the factory. So I do a lot of giveaways because I like not only the consumers who are enjoying our cigars already to get to know us better, but I also like attracting new consumers. So a lot of times these contests actually, bring attention to our brand, as you well know, and a lot of people become more and more engaged and just more interested in us overall. So this Casa Carrillo social media exclusive box has 3 different cigars inside. And I found it very exciting developing this idea because a lot of times I would give away something like, I would just say like, I kind of want to do a giveaway this week. So we don't really have this big marketing team. It's, pretty much me and a few people that contribute significantly to our team. But overall, it's about being able to engage and listen and the feedback. And also to get you guys to be aware of some of our other social media channels. We have a YouTube channel, we have our Facebook, we have our Instagram, we also have a LinkedIn, which a few people help run. And most of all, I found it to be, I guess, a different way that we can communicate with all of you. So we communicate with you through our products, obviously through in-store events, through different articles that have been written up about us. But at the end of the day, social media is very big for us. And I kind of wanted to do something really special that you can only get being involved with us or engage with us on our social media. So let's think about, I guess, what else I should be saying about this little box. I'm going to tell you all what the blends are. I don't know if you have questions. Everybody's saying good luck. How many times am I going to give this away? Well, this is the big kickoff. This is a big launch event for this box. But periodically, I suggest you follow our accounts because that is a place where you're going to get more information on how to win maybe 1 box, maybe 3 boxes. I already have a reel set up where I'm asking for advice about short YouTube videos on one of our best sellers, which is Pledge. So let's say that you're just on Instagram and you're following us. You might just be kind of scrolling and come across our channel where I'm saying, hey, head over to YouTube or give me some comments below as to what I should be doing on YouTube about this. And there you go. I might be giving away 3 of these boxes. Someone's asking about our LinkedIn. So Scott and Francesca are developing our LinkedIn, but I'm pretty sure it should be under Casa Carrillo Cigars. If not, I will find out more from you, but I believe that they were able to change that. As many of you know, we have rebranded, and I believe it's Casa Carrillo Cigars, but I'll ask. Let me see here. So let me tell you a little bit more about this. Inside this box are 3 cigars that you will not be able to get anywhere else, okay? So it's not like you're going to go to a store and see this. I mean, some retailers might win it. Some retailers might have one, but it's not necessarily that you're going to go and buy this. So nobody's paying for this box, right? And inside this box are 3 cigars that are kind of from this whole vault situation where my dad is working on different blends and has this little stash. So we only have 250 boxes of this, okay, for this year. So whenever you see, any of the posts or any reels where I'm saying, hey, you want this box, Literally, I have 250 of these, and then we're done for the year. Okay. And then next year, depending on how all of this goes, I will create a different box with a different look and different cigars. Okay. So first, I guess, let me announce the first 3 winners of the 2 boxes. So Anthony White is one of the winners from Ashburn, Virginia. Radamus Serrano from Tampa, Florida, and Patricia Anderson from USA. So those are 3 of the first winners. Okay, so we still have a few more to go. Let's see. Someone's saying, how do you enter? Well, I'm very vocal about this. You will learn about it pretty early on, most likely on Instagram. And there will be always a link in the bio where you go in, and this, whenever I'm running one of these contests, it's going to be up on the top. Okay. But that's not necessarily how to get this box, right? This box is, you're going to have to follow us. And I'm always going to give you X amount of days. For example, I might do a live later in the year with this again, or I might be on Instagram in a reel and just basically be saying, hey, everyone, head over to YouTube and comment on this video, and 3 people can just win this, just to go over and comment. Or I might have another contest on Instagram saying, what kind of videos would you like to see on YouTube, for example, right? So Instagram is very like, in some ways, easier for me, right? Because I know what's going to happen next. It's kind of a interesting way to put it, but I really want to develop YouTube. That's why I'm doing this YouTube live. This is also on Facebook most of the time, when it gets connected through the StreamYard. And, the best way that I can create more of those videos is to get feedback from you guys, right? So what would you like to know? So I encourage all of you to head over to our YouTube channel and give me some advice. You can comment on any of the videos and I'm going to see it. But it'll be something kind of like that. Or the next live, I think I had the idea of creating like a vintage live, right? So I'm always hearing people talking about, for example, dusk, right? So we stopped producing dusk, but I'm spending a lot of time on the factory now. And I kind of went into this room where there's a bunch of like boxes of cigars. And when I saw dusk, or when I saw New Ray Reserva, or where I saw Capa del Sol, I couldn't believe it. And I was like, how many people are still asking for these cigars? And it just kind of happened that I got the idea that either the next live or the one after that, I'm going to give away kind of some of our oldies that you really can't get anymore, right? So it's all of these type of ideas. If you guys have, ideas for me and say, hey, you should do a live with this, or you should do a contest with this. Like I said, I'm the one looking at all of this. Okay, so it's not someone, behind another desk. It's me. You're communicating with me. So give me the best you got. Give me your best advice. And, I'm definitely going to listen. Now, let me see here, because I know someone asked me on LinkedIn. It is Casa Carrillo. So our LinkedIn is Casa Carrillo. Okay. And I'm not sure exactly how active it is, because like I said, Francesca is mostly running that one. I don't know if you guys know her, but she's great. If you're on Instagram, her Instagram checks the world. She's awesome. She's out of the Dominican Republic, but she works for our Miami headquarters from there. All right, so let me talk about the cigars. The first cigar has an Ecuador Connecticut wrapper. It has a broadleaf Connecticut binder and Nicaraguan and Dominican fillers. Okay, so that's the cigar. Beautiful wrapper, smells lovely. And the label says Casa Carrillo social media exclusive. And it has like my dad, the top of his head and his glasses, because, a lot of people like to see my dad at events, but he practically lives in the factory, right? So we call this, we even have some shirts of these that we'll probably give away in some of the other contests, because we called it the peekaboo shirt, right? Because it's kind of like he wished he could be out there with you guys. He's not even here now because he just got back from the factory. Otherwise, I'd include him in a lot more of these. So it's his way of contributing, to you guys who have been so loyal to us on the social channels. So that's the idea behind the label. I'll use this opportunity to name 3 more winners. William Autry from Decatur, Georgia. Rafael Briseno from Wake Forest, North Carolina, and Reha Hammond from USA. This one doesn't have the city. So those are 3 more winners. I think I've gone through like the main ways that you can win this box. Is there anyone that has any specific questions? Have I smoked them? Yeah, I smoked the social media cigars. This middle one is my favorite. It's a pirámide. It has a Mexican wrapper, Ecuador Habano binder, and a Nicaraguan and Dominican filler. This one's my favorite of the 3. I really love this one. So I'm hearing a lot of great comments about the great job we're doing, how you love the contest. And like I said, if you have any ideas for me whatsoever, please comment on all of these social media platforms because we're listening. Okay, so that's the second cigar. And by the way, thank you for all of you who join me. It's always very encouraging to see so many people actually watching this. Okay, so before I go to the last cigar, I'm going to announce 3 more winners. Benjamin Compton from Bowling Green, Kentucky. Mohammed Ibrahim from Ashburn, Virginia. 2 people from Ashburn, Virginia. And then Jared Clyde from Cayenne, Wyoming. So let's see. Any other questions? Special blends. Which normal stock should we try that are close? I love the new Casa Carrillo interested consumers. Someone's asking, what would I recommend? So, okay. So if you've never tried our cigars, I mean, obviously, it'd be good to know if you like full body, if you like medium, but someone's asking about mild Connecticut. I would suggest for a mild Connecticut to try our EP Carrillo Connecticut. So we have an EP Carrillo Connecticut that I definitely recommend. Let's see. Oh, one of our winners is here live with us, Ben. Congratulations. De Beers is asking me if I consider a podcast. Yes, of course I consider a podcast. Sorry. Okay, yes, Brazilian Rappers is in the talks for sure. Yes. Be notified by mail. Oh, you'll be notified by email. Okay, so winners are all going to get an email from us. Someone's suggesting Encore as the perfect intro to the brand. Let's see what else. That's actually a pretty good idea. Nestro's personal special cigars in his own humidor. He has quite the humidor. That's an excellent idea. So yes, so the person who asked me, like, what should the first cigar, I think Encore is a great option. If you like a fuller body, I would say Pledge. Encore is my dad's favorite cigar of ours. Mine personal favorite cigar is Silk because I blended it. So I'm a little bit, I guess, ego heavy on that one. La Historia is great. La Historia is what I call the cigar that like kicked it all off. So that's a wonderful cigar. Connecticut Spicy. I don't know if I could say Connecticut Spicy, but a good cigar that I would recommend if you like a little spice on the milder side. Our Connecticut, actually, we have one that is called the New Wave Connecticut that definitely has a little kick to it. So I would definitely recommend that if you like Connecticut with a little bit of a kick. Encore Black, some people are saying, we don't sell the sample pack. No, you can only win this throughout the year. Like I was saying, 250 boxes were made. So you'll learn. As long as you're following us, you're gonna have plenty of time. It's not like I'm ever gonna say, whoever responds today enters to win. Not at all. Selección Oscuro, maybe I could get my hands on one of those for the vintage cigars, so to speak. Let's see. Pledge of Allegiance. There's a lot of great comments here. Okay, so then the last cigar of the box has an Ecuador Habano wrapper, a Mexican binder, and Nicaraguan and Dominican fillers. And this, oh goodness, it smells so good. So all of the 9 people that I mentioned are getting 2 boxes of these. And the idea is that if you have a friend who also is in social media, maybe some that don't follow us yet, you can kind of share with them. You don't have to get on the whole box or anything, but kind of just getting that little extra exposure. So it would be wonderful if you guys can share this with others and talk to them about us, because at this point, a lot of the people who smoke our cigars are, loyal followers of us for a long time. And, us being a more of a medium-sized company, we're always looking to entice new smokers to try our cigars. So that's why we always like to, give away plenty so that you can all share. Let's see. We have a cigar branded humidor. Actually, we have a Shopify account where we sell humidors. I think we might be sold out of that one, but if you go to our website, there is a section that has like a web store on the tabs, and you can actually buy some of our swag there. But I'm not sure if we still have the humidor right now. Let's see, these would be for sale. No, these cigars will never be for sale. Okay, so someone's talking about the reward program. Our reward program, this is not part of the reward program. Our reward program is going to kick off very soon. And the way that the Casa Carrillo Club is going to work is that will also have exclusive cigars, exclusive humidor, exclusive swag. And you're going to build up points, and then you get to redeem them for whatever it is that you want once the points have accumulated. I mean, if you want to spend X amount of points, then you can get, the t-shirt. If you want to save your points and get the Casa Carrillo Club exclusive pack, you can get that. And that's going to launch very soon. That's been in the making for almost a year. And I have my fingers crossed that everything's going to work out really well for that. I know some people have actually asked, frequently, and it's a very tech heavy. So I just want to make sure that everything is in place, and we're getting very close to launching that. So I'm super happy that you guys are actually asking me about it. Let me see. Someone else made a suggestion to, contact a band about our Battleborn cigar. So you cannot order these exclusive packs. Again, these are all going to be social media driven giveaways. Okay. Now with the exclusive pack also of the Casa Carrillo Club, there will be no way to buy it either. These are all going to be based on points. And like I said, we have 2 things going. We have the social media exclusive, and then we have the Casa Carrillo Club. 2 different things going on at the same time. Lanceros, we've talked about Lanceros. That's been a conversation that we've had for many, many years. So we're always considering, new sizes, and just kind of want to be very innovative with what we do and with the tobaccos we have. So we just want to make sure that the market is going to, support. We've done thinner cigars, limited editions. Let's see, 250 USA anniversary cigar. There's something in the works for 250 USA for sure. Recommend for a beginner. Well, someone that was joining us said that Encore is a great starter. I also recommend Allegiance. Allegiance is a great cigar to start with. Another cigar that I would recommend if you like something fuller would be not all full, but let's just say fuller than Allegiance. For me, would be I think La Historia. I could say it's different because it's kind of like a sweeter type of cigar, but I consider it a little fuller if you don't want to stick to just kind of a medium, true medium cigar to start. Let's see. Someone's asking about different swag items that we might have. We're always listening. So if there's different things that you guys have ideas for, I would definitely consider all of it. All right, so here goes the grand winner who's going to win 5 boxes. Okay, 5 boxes of the social media exclusive. I want to make sure if anyone has any other questions about this to speak now, because I'm going to announce the winner. Oh yes, someone's bringing up the cigar recommender tool, and I agree 100%. Thank you so much for bringing that up. I would definitely recommend to go to our website, and there's a tab where you can find the recommender, and it'll ask you many questions. And then at the end, it's going to suggest our cigars to you based on whatever it is that you're looking for. And I can't believe one of you guys reminded me of this. This is wonderful. Thank you so much. Someone talked about coming to Miami. So there are many stores nearby. We don't sell the cigars out of here because we're basically distributors. So we don't sell directly to consumers, but there are many stores in the area. So I'm sure that you'll have a lovely time visiting several of them. Okay, so the grand prize winner is Justin Osowski. No, Osowski. Sorry, Justin Osowski. Okay, so Justin, we will be reaching out to you. Congratulations. I'm very happy for you. You're going to get 5 boxes of this. And everyone else, don't be discouraged. Next week, okay, I'm going to give away a few of these boxes, but you have to make sure that you're following us on Instagram or checking in all the time to see when this is going to happen. But most likely next week, I'll probably give away 3 of these boxes. Okay. So if you want one of them, stay tuned, and I will definitely give you an opportunity to win one of these next week to 3 winners. Okay. Everyone, congratulations. Don't be discouraged if you weren't announced. Remember, I still have 200 and something of these to give out the rest of the year. Okay. So stay tuned and good luck, everyone. I really appreciate you being here.